Tonight, moving past the pandemic, why this factory in West Lothian could provide us with COVID vaccines for years to come.
Whether or not the UK is going to take this vaccine, I hope so.
Good evening. Annual vaccines against coronavirus could become a way of life in a future of living with COVID, much as we do for flu. A state-of-the-art vaccine manufacturing facility in West Lothian could play a key role in providing them.
The chief executive of Valneva, which is commissioning the site in Livingston, has told STV News he still hopes to supply the immunisation to the UK. That's despite a UK government contract for 100 million doses being terminated. Here's our senior reporter, Gordon Cree.
We are working very, very hard in attracting talent, growing the site.
He's keeping a close eye on developments at this plant. It's one of only a handful worldwide able to make what are called inactivated whole virus vaccines. And the boss of Valneva told me that could be vital as COVID evolves into the post-pandemic era.
This vaccine technology has the possibility to be adopted for new variants, and it has also shown good level of cross-protection and longevity, which is important for future vaccination policies. Whether or not the UK is going to take this vaccine, I hope so.
That's a reference to last year's cancellation by the UK government of a deal to supply coronavirus vaccines. But now, with regulatory approval drawing nearer and the realisation annual doses may be needed, there's a new optimism. Over the next few months, they'll be getting this facility fully up and running, and that means in years to come, it potentially can produce millions of doses of vaccines for COVID and other conditions. An investment of up to £20 million from Scottish Enterprise has helped push things forward here. Today, the First Minister met staff at the site.
Obviously, with any vaccine, there are approval and regulatory processes that have to be gone through, but investing here gives us more choice for the future, and it also helps to build a manufacturing facility here that will support jobs and economic activity.
Although intensive care patients remain low, the number of people in Scottish hospitals with COVID hit a new high again today. It means for shoppers in Aberdeen and the rest of us, masks could remain for a while longer when we get this week's update.
They shouldn't really, because as I say, people have been ignoring it.
Yeah, but it should be choice rather than you must.
It's still going around the virus, and I think it's important we all protect ourselves.
It's largely because of vaccines that the virus is no longer doing the harm it once did, even with high case numbers. The backers of this factory believe in the longer term, it boosts our ability to keep it that way. Gordon Cree, STV News, Livingston.